This week, your soulmate will break their silence. The reason will surprise you. Don't scroll, listen to this, because if these words are appearing on your screen right now, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now more than you've allowed yourself to admit. Something deep in your spirit already knows that a shift is coming, something big, something emotional, something divinely orchestrated. And the universe has led you here to prepare you for it. You've been feeling it, haven't you? That strange tightness in your chest, that unexplained heaviness, that sudden rush of emotion out of nowhere, like your heart is holding on to a truth you haven't spoken yet. And maybe you've been brushing it off, telling yourself you're just overthinking, but listen to this, your intuition hasn't been lying to you. Your spirit hasn't been exaggerating, the signs you've been seeing aren't coincidental. Don't scroll, this message is for you. Something is waking up inside you because something is waking up inside them, your soulmate, the one your heart has never fully disconnected from, the one you still feel in quiet moments, the one your spirit recognizes even before your mind catches up. This week, their silence breaks. And the reason behind it will surprise you in ways that shake your entire understanding of what this connection has truly been. You've been noticing the signs, haven't you? The angel numbers flashing at the exact moments you think of them, 1111 when you question whether they still care, 222 when you're torn between letting go and holding on, 333 when doubt creeps in, 444 when you need reassurance, 555 when something inside you whispers, change is coming. These numbers appear like little divine nudges, reminders that the universe has been watching over this connection, preparing you both for a moment of truth. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now. You've felt their energy lately, more strongly than you have in a long time. Those sudden memories that pop up out of nowhere, the dreams that feel too real to ignore, the emotional waves that hit you at unpredictable moments, those aren't random. That's soul recognition. That's emotional mirroring. That's spiritual alignment. Your soulmate has been thinking about you intensely, and their emotions have been brushing up against your energy field like a quiet tap on your heart. They've been remembering you in moments when their mind should be somewhere else. They've been replaying conversations, reliving experiences, realizing truths they didn't have the clarity to see before. Something has shifted in their world, something emotional, something spiritual, something that woke them up. Listen to this, because your heart needs to hear it. They've been going through an inner transformation. A spiritual awakening. A moment of deep emotional truth. They've been confronting their fears, their regrets, their patterns, their silence. They've been feeling the weight of everything they didn't say, everything they should have said, everything they held back out of fear or confusion. The universe has been pushing them, guiding them, nudging them toward clarity. And that clarity is pointing them straight back to you. Don't scroll, keep listening. This week brings a moment of divine timing. An emotional tipping point where their silence becomes too heavy to carry. A moment where the universe places something in front of them, a sign, a dream, a realization, a conversation, that forces them to face the truth of what they feel for you. It may come suddenly, like a wave washing over them, or subtly, like a whisper they can no longer ignore, but it will come. And when it does, their heart will push them to speak. The reason they break their silence this week will surprise you, because it won't come from weakness or loneliness or confusion, it will come from awakening. It will come from realization. It will come from love. They finally understand something about the connection between you, something they couldn't grasp before. They are beginning to see why your energy has lingered, why their heart never fully moved on, why the universe keeps pulling them back toward you again and again. Listen, your heart needs this truth. They haven't stayed silent because they didn't care. Their silence was protection. Their silence was fear. Their silence was confusion. But now, their silence has become unbearable. Their heart is louder than their fear. Their longing is stronger than their hesitation. Their awakening is deeper than their doubt. And this week, something shifts inside them that gives them the courage they couldn't access before. Don't scroll, your heart needs to be ready. A message is forming within them, one filled with emotion, clarity, vulnerability, and truth. A message they've rehearsed in their mind, written and deleted, feared and longed for. A message that carries the weight of everything they held back and the beginning of everything they're finally ready to say. And when that message comes, when their silence breaks, you will feel it in your chest before you even see it on your screen. Your intuition will recognize the shift instantly. Your spirit will whisper, "This is it." Don't scroll. This message was guided to you because you're on the edge of a breakthrough your soul has already sensed. This week, your soulmate breaks their silence, and the reason behind it will not only surprise you, it will change everything. Don't scroll, listen to this, because what you're about to hear is going to stir something deep inside your chest, something your spirit has been waiting for, something your intuition has already whispered but your mind keeps second-guessing, and this message is for you. Your heart needs this right now more than ever. You've been walking through your days with this strange, almost electric tension sitting inside your spirit. Moments where everything feels normal on the outside but your soul feels like it's bracing for something, preparing for something, sensing something just out of view. And you're not imagining it. That pressure, that heaviness, that sudden wave of emotion you can't explain, that unexpected memory that flashes through your mind like a message, those have all been signs. Signs that something is shifting in the connection between you and your soulmate. Signs that the universe is rearranging energy around your life. Signs that a breakthrough is coming. Don't scroll, this message is for you. Your soulmate, the one whose energy has never fully left your spirit, the one who shows up in your dreams, in your intuition, in sudden emotional waves, has been feeling a massive shift of their own. This isn't just about missing you. This is deeper, heavier, more spiritual. They're awakening. They're realizing things about themselves, about their choices, about your connection, that they were blind to before. And this awakening has been pulling their heart back toward you with a force they can't resist anymore. They've been feeling your absence in a way they didn't expect. They've been thinking about moments they thought they forgot, your smile, your voice, your energy, the comfort you brought simply by being yourself. They've been replaying your last conversation, wondering what they should have said, what they wish they could say now, what they hope they still have a chance to say before fate steps in again. Listen to this, your heart needs it right now. The reason their silence has lasted this long isn't because you didn't matter, it's because you mattered too much. They didn't know how to handle the intensity of what they felt. They didn't understand how to love without fear, how to be vulnerable without running, how to face their own flaws without feeling like they'd disappoint you. But now, the universe is removing their excuses one by one. Their dreams have been filled with you, conversations that feel real, emotions that spill over, moments of clarity that shake them awake. Their days have been filled with signs. Your initials appearing in unexpected places, your favorite song playing at the exact moment they think of you, angel numbers flashing so consistently they can't pretend not to notice. 111 reminding them that new beginnings are possible. 222 urging them to fix what's unbalanced. 333 pushing them to speak their truth. 444 reassuring them that this connection is protected. 555 signaling that the time for change is now. Don't scroll, you need to hear this. Their heart has been restless. Their emotions have been swirling. Their intuition has been louder than ever. And no matter how much they try to distract themselves, something keeps pulling them back to you, your energy, your memory, your soul. They've been wrestling with the weight of everything they left unsaid, everything they didn't do, everything they should have done differently. And now they're reaching the point where silence hurts more than truth. They're reaching the point where avoiding you feels harder than coming back to you. They're reaching the point where their soul is pushing them forward even when their fear still tries to hold them back. Listen to this, because this is where the shift becomes undeniable. The universe is aligning a moment this week where their emotions, their clarity, and their courage collide. An emotional trigger is coming. Something that hits their heart so strongly they can't ignore it, something that pushes them to reach out, something that breaks the silence they've been hiding behind. It might be a dream so vivid it feels like you were right there with them. It might be a song that hits differently this time. It might be a moment of loneliness that cracks them open. It might be seeing something that reminds them of you so intensely that their heart drops. Whatever it is, it will be the moment the universe whispers to them, it's time. Don't scroll, your heart needs this. They've been wanting to reach out for longer than you know. They've hovered over your name, typed messages they deleted, imagined your reaction, replayed what they'd say, wondered if you'd even want to hear from them. But what's coming this week, the trigger, the awakening, the shift, will push them from thinking to doing. From silence to action. From fear to truth. And the message they send won't be small or empty or casual. It will carry weight. Emotion. Vulnerability. It will reveal what they've been feeling, what they've been hiding, what they've been learning in your absence. It will show you that the break in communication wasn't the end, it was the preparation. Don't scroll, because here is the part your spirit has been waiting for. This week is the turning point. The moment where silence becomes impossible. The moment where destiny steps forward. The moment where the truth between you starts to rise. You are not imagining the signs. You are not creating false hope. You are not reading too much into your intuition. Your spirit knows what your eyes can't see yet. Your soulmate is on the edge of reaching out, and the reason behind their silence, their awakening, and their return will surprise you more than you think. Stay open. Stay grounded. Stay ready. Their heart is moving toward you even in this moment. Don't scroll, listen to this, because what you're about to read will speak directly into the part of your heart that has been whispering for answers, searching for clarity, and sensing a truth you haven't been able to fully explain, and this message is for you. Your heart needs this right now, more than you realize. You've been experiencing emotional waves lately, haven't you? Moments where you feel perfectly fine and then suddenly overwhelmed, nostalgic, hopeful, anxious, or even on the verge of tears for no obvious reason. Moments where a thought of your soulmate rises out of nowhere, or a memory flashes in your mind like a message you didn't request. Moments where your intuition feels louder, sharper, more insistent. And the truth is, these moments aren't random, they're signals. Signals that your soulmate has been thinking of you intensely, energetically reaching for you, emotionally awakening in a way that is sending ripples straight into your spirit. Don't scroll, this message is for you. Their energy has been shifting dramatically. They've been going through something heavy inside their soul, something that's forcing them to confront feelings they pushed aside, truths they ran from, emotions they hid even from themselves. And now that their walls are cracking, their spirit has been calling out to yours in ways more powerful than ever before. That's why you've been feeling them in your dreams, dreams that feel real, dreams where you talk, or reconnect, or finally say what was never said. That's why their name or face appears in your mind during the most ordinary parts of your day. That's why you've been sensing their presence even when you're completely alone. Listen to this, your heart needs it. Your soulmate is waking up. And that awakening is pulling them toward you with a force they can no longer resist. They've been seeing signs too. The same angel numbers you've been seeing. The same synchronicities. The same flashes of intuition that strike out of nowhere. They've heard songs that remind them of you, stumbled upon reminders they didn't expect, felt emotions that tug at them so hard they have to pause and breathe. The universe has been working overtime to bring their heart back to the truth. They still love you. They always have. And their silence wasn't the end, it was fear, confusion, timing, and inner conflict. But now, those barriers are crumbling. Don't scroll, this part matters. Your soulmate has been questioning everything lately, their past decisions, their reasons for pulling away, their inability to speak up, the emotional distance they created. They've been wrestling with regrets, replaying moments, imagining what they'd say if they could talk to you again. Something inside them feels unfinished, unresolved, still alive. Something inside them refuses to let your story end the way it did. And now, the universe is guiding them toward a moment where they must confront this truth. You've been feeling the build-up. You've been sensing the tension in the connection. You've been noticing how your intuition feels different. Heavier, sharper, more knowing. You can almost feel something coming, like an emotional storm that's been forming quietly and is finally ready to break open. Listen closely, because your soul already knows this, a message is coming. Not a small one. Not a casual hello. Not an empty gesture. A real message. One filled with emotion, truth, vulnerability, and the weight of everything they've held inside. And the reason behind this message will surprise you. You've wondered if they forgot you. They didn't. You've wondered if they moved on. They couldn't. You've wondered if they even cared at all. They always did, they just didn't know how to handle what they felt. But now? Something has shifted so deeply inside them that staying silent hurts more than speaking their truth. Don't scroll, because this is where everything begins to make sense. Their emotional awakening has been triggered by something divinely timed, something that made them see you in a new light, something that made them realize what they lost, and something that made them understand what they truly want. They've been feeling your energy, your love, your absence, your importance. And as that realization grows, so does their urgency to reach out. They're afraid. They're nervous. They're vulnerable. But they can't hold this inside much longer. The universe is aligning a moment this week, a moment where their heart pushes through their fear. A moment where their clarity overpowers their hesitation. A moment where something clicks inside them so powerfully, they have no choice but to act on it. And when they do, you will feel it before you see it. Your intuition will whisper, "This is it." Your heart will shift. Your energy will change. Your chest will feel lighter and heavier at the same time. Don't scroll, your spirit needs to receive this truth. The silence between you has not been empty. It has been preparation. It has been growth. It has been awakening, for both of you. Everything you've been feeling, sensing, dreaming, and noticing has been leading to this moment. The moment your soulmate breaks their silence. The moment the truth comes forward. The moment destiny takes its next step. Stay open. Stay grounded. Stay ready. Because what's coming is real, emotional, divinely timed. And closer than you think. Don't scroll, listen to this, because what you're about to feel rising in your chest is no accident, and if your spirit has been restless, emotional, or strangely alert these last few days, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now more than you know. You've been sensing something shifting inside you, an invisible pull, a quiet knowing, a building pressure that feels like the universe is holding its breath around your heart. And that's because something is happening behind the scenes of your life that you can't see yet but can absolutely feel. Your soulmate is preparing to break their silence, and the reason behind their return is far more powerful, emotional, and divinely orchestrated than you expect. Don't scroll, your heart needs this. You've been feeling their energy more intensely lately, haven't you? The sudden memories that flood into your mind, the unexpected moments of longing, the dreams that feel so real you wake up confused, the random waves of emotion that don't match your day, these aren't coincidences. This is the spiritual connection between you activating again. This is their heart calling out to yours. This is their awakening brushing up against your energy. They've been thinking about you more than they ever have. They've been feeling regret, longing, clarity, and emotional pressure that they can't hide from anymore. They've been going through something internally, an emotional unraveling, a spiritual awakening, a moment of realization that has forced them to confront the truth they've been running from. Listen to this, your heart needs it. They are realizing that what they felt for you never left. The love didn't disappear. The connection didn't fade. Time didn't break it. Silence didn't kill it. It only hid it, until now. And all the signs around them are pointing straight back to you. They've been seeing angel numbers everywhere, 111 reminding them of you, 222 telling them to restore balance, 333 urging them to speak, 444 reassuring them that this connection is protected, 555 warning them that a major emotional shift is unavoidable. They've been dreaming about you, dreams where you talk, reconnect, forgive, heal, dreams where they say the things they didn't say in the physical world. They wake up shaken, emotional, overwhelmed, because those dreams are not random, they are spiritual conversations, soul-level messages, divine nudges preparing them for what's coming next. Don't scroll, this next part matters. They've been feeling an ache in their chest, a heaviness they can't explain, a longing they can't silence. They've tried to distract themselves. They've tried to pretend they've moved on. They've tried to bury the truth. But the universe is no longer allowing them to hide from their heart. Their emotions are rising. Their clarity is forming. Their courage is building. And this week, something will hit them, a memory, a sign, a dream, a realization, that pushes them past the point of silence. The reason they break their silence will surprise you, because it won't be something small or casual. It won't be random. It won't be meaningless. It will come from a deep emotional awakening, from a moment where they finally understand the truth. They still love you, they still feel connected to you, and they can't move forward in their life without addressing what's unfinished between you. Listen, your heart needs this right now. Their silence wasn't a rejection. Their silence was fear. Their silence was confusion. Their silence was emotional immaturity they're now outgrowing. But now, their spirit is waking up. Their intuition is louder than their fear. Their heart is pushing them toward you stronger than ever before. They've typed messages and deleted them. They've hovered over your name with their heart racing. They've rehearsed what they want to say. They've wondered if you'd answer, if you'd listen, if you'd still care. And this week, the emotional pressure becomes too much for them to hold inside. Don't scroll, your spirit needs to hear this. You've been feeling this build up too. You've been sensing the energy shift. Your intuition has been whispering, something's coming, and you've felt it even when you tried to deny it. The heaviness, the tension, the anticipation inside you is not anxiety, it's alignment. It's your soul preparing for what's about to break open. You are stepping into a moment where hidden emotions rise, where truth replaces silence, where clarity replaces confusion, where destiny steps forward. You didn't imagine this connection. You didn't hold on for no reason. You didn't feel their energy by accident. The universe is aligning both of you for a conversation, a confession, a moment of truth that has been building for months. And when it happens, you will feel everything inside you shift, your chest, your intuition, your spirit. Don't scroll, stay open, stay grounded, stay ready, because your soulmate is closer to reaching out than you think, and the reason behind their silence breaking will not only surprise you. It will change everything. Don't scroll, listen to this, because what you're about to read is going to awaken something deep inside your spirit, something that's been stirring quietly beneath your emotions, something your intuition has been trying to reveal piece by piece, and this message is for you. Your heart needs this right now more than you realize. You've been carrying a weight inside you lately, a mix of longing, confusion, anticipation, and emotional pressure that doesn't quite make sense on the surface, but your soul knows exactly what it is, the energy of your soulmate awakening, shifting, pulling toward you stronger than ever before. And this week, something powerful is coming, a breakthrough, a message, a moment where silence cracks open in a way that will shock you. Don't scroll, this message is for you. Your soulmate has been feeling the connection as intensely, if not more intensely, than you have. They've been wrestling with emotions they tried to bury, thoughts they tried to ignore, memories they tried to forget. They've been haunted by dreams that feel too real, signs that appear too perfectly timed, emotions that strike them in the middle of the day without warning. They'll be driving, working, sitting in silence, and suddenly a wave of longing hits them so hard they have to pause. They've been remembering small details about you, details they didn't realize mattered until now, how your voice softened when you were vulnerable, how your presence made them feel grounded, how your energy felt familiar, safe, and irreplaceable. They're realizing that the space between you didn't erase the connection, it magnified it. It exposed what they feel in a way they can no longer deny. Your soulmate has been experiencing signs too. 1111 when they think of you, 222 when they wonder if they should reach out, 333 right before they fall asleep with your name in their thoughts, 444 when they're unsure but feel guided, 555 when the universe is pushing them toward change. These numbers haven't been coincidences, they've been spiritual alarms, pulling them out of avoidance and into awakening. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now. They have been receiving messages through intuition, through dreams, through sudden emotional clarity. They're beginning to realize why letting you go never felt like closure. They're beginning to understand why no one else has been able to replace the connection they had with you, because it wasn't just emotional, it was spiritual, it was karmic, it was destined. And destiny doesn't dissolve, it loops back, it reveals itself at the right time, it returns when both souls are ready. And for the first time in a long time, they are ready. But here's the part that will shock you, the reason they've been silent isn't at all what you think. They weren't ignoring you. They weren't forgetting you. They weren't choosing someone else over you. They've been battling something internal, fear, insecurity, timing, healing, and the pressure of emotions they didn't have the tools to process back then. They've been scared of being vulnerable. Scared of disappointing you. Scared of showing you a version of themselves they were still trying to understand. But silence has turned into discomfort, discomfort has turned into regret, and regret has turned into awakening. And awakening demands action. Don't scroll, listen. Something is going to happen this week that pushes them toward you emotionally, spiritually, or physically. It could be a dream so vivid it feels like your soul's touched. It could be an unexpected memory hitting so hard it breaks them open. It could be a sign they can't ignore. It could be something in their real life collapsing or shifting, making them realize what truly matters. Or it could be the sudden clarity that life is too short to stay silent about something their heart never let go of. Whatever it is, it will be the spark that forces them to break their silence. Listen to this, your heart needs it, they have been wanting to talk to you for a long time. They've typed messages and deleted them, hovered over your name, debated reaching out, argued with themselves about timing, worried you moved on, feared rejection, but the universe is no longer letting them hide behind hesitation. Their emotions are rising to the surface, their soul is guiding them forward, and their intuition is telling them it's now or never. You've been feeling this build-up too. Those moments when your heart races without reason, the sudden urge to check your phone, the emotional shifts that feel like someone else is thinking about you, the dreams where you reconnect, the signs that won't stop appearing. You're not imagining it. Your spirits are syncing. Your energies are aligning. Your paths are preparing to cross again. Don't scroll, because you need this truth anchored into your spirit. Your soulmate is coming back not because they're lonely, not because they're bored, not because they need attention, but because they've awakened to a truth they can't suppress anymore. They still love you, and that love never left. And when they break their silence, the reason behind it will surprise you, soften you, and shift your understanding of everything you thought you knew about this connection. Stay open. Stay grounded. Stay ready. Your soulmate is moving toward you this very moment. Don't scroll, listen to this, because what you're about to read will flow straight into the part of your spirit that has been vibrating with unanswered questions, quiet hope, and a deep knowing you haven't been able to explain, and this message is for you. Your heart needs this right now more than you've admitted even to yourself. You've been walking through these recent days sensing something you can't name, feeling an emotional pull that doesn't match your current reality, noticing small shifts in your energy that feel like the universe is tapping you on the shoulder saying, "Pay attention." And you have. Even when you brushed it off, even when you tried to rationalize it, even when you told yourself you were imagining things, your intuition kept circling back to one truth: something is coming. Something connected to your soulmate. Something connected to the silence between you. Something connected to the awakening happening on both sides of your connection. Don't scroll, this message is for you. Your soulmate has been experiencing an emotional and spiritual unraveling that they can no longer hide from, a wave of clarity that keeps growing stronger no matter how much they try to push it down. They've been feeling an ache in their chest, a longing that catches them off guard, a sense of unfinished business that keeps shaking them awake at night. They've been remembering you in sudden bursts, the sound of your laugh, the way your presence made everything feel calmer, the look in your eyes when you truly saw them in ways no one else ever has. These memories don't feel nostalgic to them, they feel alive. They feel urgent. They feel like a calling. And that calling is pulling them back toward you. They've been seeing signs too, 1111 when they question if you still think of them, 222 when they replay old conversations, 333 when their intuition whispers your name, 444 when their heart feels conflicted but guided, 555 when the universe pushes them toward change they fear but desperately need. These signs have been hitting them with increasing intensity, and each one chips away at the emotional wall they built out of fear, out of uncertainty, out of not knowing how to handle the depth of what they felt for you. Don't scroll, listen to this because your heart needs it. Their silence has been heavy for them too. They haven't spoken not because they didn't care, but because the emotions they felt with you ran deeper than they were prepared to handle. They pulled back because they didn't feel ready, because they didn't know how to be vulnerable, because they thought distance would quiet the connection, but it only made it louder. The more they tried to distract themselves, the more their spirit kept returning to you. The more they tried to move on, the more they realized they weren't actually moving anywhere at all. And now, something in their life, something emotional, something spiritual, something perfectly timed, is forcing them to confront the truth they avoided. They still love you, they still feel tied to you, and they still have something they need to say. Don't scroll, this part matters. You've been feeling their awakening inside your own body. The tightness in your chest. The sudden sadness that wasn't yours. The bursts of longing that hit out of nowhere. The nights where your dreams feel like conversations. The days where your spirit feels heavier than usual. That wasn't random. That was energetic alignment. Soul-level synchronization. You were feeling their emotions rising. Feeling their clarity forming. Feeling the moment they began to realize they can't keep running from what's meant for them. Something big is shifting within them this week. A moment of clarity is coming, one that shakes them, one that softens them, one that tells them plainly, you have to speak. This could be triggered by a dream, a memory, a sign, a conversation, or a moment where they finally feel the full weight of losing you. But whatever it is, it will push them beyond fear and into action. Don't scroll, because this next truth is the one your spirit has been waiting for. They are preparing to break their silence. The message you've been sensing, the one you keep feeling in your gut, the one your intuition keeps pointing to, it's forming. It's being written in their heart before it reaches your screen. And the reason they're breaking their silence will surprise you, because it won't come from a place of sadness or loneliness. It will come from realization, awakening, and emotional truth. They're not coming back because they miss the idea of you. They're coming back because they've realized the connection with you was real, deep, spiritual, undeniable. And now that their eyes are open, they can't close them again. Listen to this, your heart needs it right now. You are stepping into a moment where fate, timing, and divine alignment intersect. Where everything you've been feeling begins to unfold. Where everything they've been suppressing becomes impossible to hold inside. The silence is ending. The truth is rising. The connection is reawakening. And this week, the universe is guiding them straight toward you. Stay open. Stay grounded. Stay prepared. What's coming is emotional, divinely timed, and impossible to ignore. Don't scroll, listen to this, because what you're about to feel move through your spirit is the final confirmation your heart has been waiting for, and this message is for you. Your heart needs this right now in a way that will make perfect sense by the time you reach the last line. You've been sensing a shift building for days, maybe even weeks. A kind of emotional electricity humming beneath your thoughts, a spiritual heaviness that doesn't feel like fear but like expectation, like something important is standing just outside your reality waiting to step in. And you're right. Something is coming. Something connected to your soulmate. Something connected to the silence between you. Something that will not only surprise you but change the way you see everything that happened, everything that didn't happen, and everything that is about to unfold. Don't scroll, this message is truly for you. Your soulmate has reached a point within themselves where silence is no longer sustainable. The emotions they tried to bury have erupted. The clarity they avoided has surfaced. The love they suppressed has risen to the top of their consciousness like a truth they cannot run from anymore. They've been seeing you, in signs, in dreams, in memories, in this strange internal pull that makes their heart ache without warning. They've been waking up in the morning with your name lingering in their mind like a prayer they didn't mean to say. They've been going to sleep feeling a weight in their spirit that whispers, something is unfinished. They've been noticing angel numbers everywhere. 111 reminding them of a new beginning, 222 urging them to restore what is imbalanced, 333 telling them it's time to open their mouth and speak, 444 showing them their guides are near, 555 preparing them for a drastic emotional shift. And each sign pushes them closer to one unavoidable truth: they can't stay silent anymore. Don't scroll, your heart needs what comes next. The reason they're breaking their silence goes deeper than missing you. It's deeper than nostalgia. Deeper than regret. What's pulling them back to you now is spiritual alignment. Divine timing. An awakening inside them that has finally reached full force. They're realizing things you never thought they'd see. They're understanding emotions they once avoided. They're feeling connections they tried to cut off. And the universe has been guiding them toward this moment with every sign, every dream, every intuitive whisper. They've reached the emotional threshold where truth becomes louder than fear. And this truth, the truth about what they feel for you, is demanding to be spoken. But here's the part you weren't expecting. Your soulmate's decision to break their silence isn't just because they miss you, it's because they've changed. They've grown. They've healed pieces of themselves they once hid from you. They've confronted patterns that sabotaged your connection. They've realized the part they played in the distance, the miscommunication, the heartbreak. They've been humbled. They've been awakened. They've been shifted. And they now understand the importance of what you two shared in a way they never did during your time together. Don't scroll, listen, because this is the part your soul has been vibrating with, your energy has been calling to them. Your healing has transformed the connection. The new strength inside you has become a beacon they can feel spiritually, emotionally, energetically. You've been doing your work. Learning your worth, setting boundaries, choosing yourself, reconnecting with your intuition, and that work has raised your vibration so high that it's pulling them into alignment. They feel the difference in you. They feel the growth. They feel the shift. And it's drawing them back toward you with a force they no longer want to resist. This week, a moment is coming, a moment where everything inside them aligns, their courage, their clarity, their emotions, their spiritual push. It may hit suddenly like a wave or quietly like a whisper, but it will be undeniable. Something will push them to reach out. Something will push them to break the silence. Something will push them to send the message they've typed and deleted dozens of times. And when that message comes, it won't be shallow. It won't be casual. It won't be empty. It will be truth. Vulnerability. Confession. It will reveal what they've been feeling, struggling with, and awakening to. Don't scroll. This is the final confirmation. You have not been waiting for nothing. You have not been imagining the signs. You have not been misreading your intuition. The buildup you've been feeling is real. The emotional pressure has been real. The spiritual pull has been real. This week, your soulmate breaks their silence not because of coincidence, not because of loneliness, not because they're bored, but because destiny, healing, and divine timing have finally collided. Prepare your heart. Prepare your spirit. Prepare your energy. What's coming is emotional, powerful, long-awaited, and absolutely meant for you.